I was fearful at half time. I'm thinking it could be 6 or 7, but in true Liverpool fashion, we managed to do the extraordinary and come back and win the game. You have to have got that belief, and the fans get right behind you. Anything can happen, and anything did happen. So you look at the Miracle of Istanbul, and you think of everything was against us. But we managed to fashion up performance out of nowhere, and I think that's what the team needs now.
Young fans now who probably don't understand how miraculous it was. It's easy to say 3-0, 3-all penalty shootout. To actually watch the game minute by minute, second by second.
The ebbs and flows.
Yeah, and this is the way that Carlsberg will connect with these younger fans and get them to understand what that miracle actually looks like.
A big hello to all the viewers tuning in. This is Haridev Pushpraj here from the Free Press Journal, and it's been 20 years since the Miracle of Istanbul, way back in 2005, and joining me today are two bona fide Liverpool legends, Robbie Fowler and David James. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, David, for your time. It's been 20 years since that amazing night in Istanbul, and what are your thoughts? What are your memories of that dreamy night?
Yeah, I think just to give some context, I was in Malawi doing some charity work with England.
Okay.
Flew out to Chicago to meet up with the England squad for end of season, couple of friendlies, and got to the hotel, absolutely shattered. The guys were sat in the function room watching the game, and 3-0 at half time. It was maybe now's a good time to go to bed.
Okay.
This one looks like it's over, but we stayed up, watched the match. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Down to the last minute double save from Jersey, the penalty shootout.
Right.
Obviously Stevie's goal. I mean, there was so much that went on in a mad 45 minutes to lead to that shootout. Yeah, incredible, absolutely incredible.
I think my memories was, I was at the game, I was at the stadium, so like JMO, I was fearful at half time. I'm thinking it could be 6 or 7, but in true Liverpool fashion, we managed to do the extraordinary and come back and win the game. So yeah, I was lucky enough to witness it firsthand. So an incredible night.
What were your emotions, when you were down 3-0? What was going through your mind at that point of time?
I've just said it. I was fearful. Yeah. I'm thinking, half time 3-0, and Milan were brilliant. And I think even now you look back at the game, 20 odd years later, and you still think, how did we win this game?
Yeah.
The team Milan had out was brilliant. But it just shows you, I think, if you have to have got that belief, and the fans get right behind you, anything can happen, and anything did happen. So yeah.
If you had to describe the Miracle of Istanbul in one word, what would that be?
Miraculous.
Yeah, miraculous.
Yeah, I don't think I think anyone can put it any better than the miracle. I know that's 2 words, but if we want one, it is absolute miracle. That was the game was gone, but yeah, we fashioned up a result.
Just coming back to the present. Getting back to the present. Do you? Among the current Liverpool players, who are the ones who think embody the same spirit, the same resilience of that team, the 2005 side?
You know what? I think
any names that you can take.
I think at the minute, all of them. I think Liverpool. It's documented. We're having a little bit of a tough time, but we've had tough times in the past, but we'll always get through them. You look at the Miracle of Istanbul, and you think of everything was against us. But we managed to fashion up, performance out of nowhere, and I think that's what the team needs now. You've got the leaders, the likes of Mo Salah, Big Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, the goalkeeper. These are all incredible players. And I'm confident and confident in saying that we'll be back soon.
Right.
Yeah, I think when you look at the current squad, you look at the likes of Mo, Robbo, Ali, and I mention those 3 in particular because everyone doubts them, but they come back and they put in the performances. Robbo obviously this season qualifying for the World Cup with Scotland, something that no one would have expected them to do. Mo with his numbers last season, and every time that people start asking the big questions, these guys turn around and put in the big performances, and I don't expect anything different this season.
When you look at the present generation of Liverpool fans, who may not have witnessed the 2005 final, which we're talking about, how do you aim to connect with the fans of today?
I mean, you go back as far as 2005. You go back, years before that, and you think Liverpool have always had a game where you think, wow, this is unbelievable. You think of in recent history, the major finals. Your games in Madrid against Spurs, Champions League finals. The club have won Premier Leagues, they've won Champions Leagues, they've won League Cups, FA Cups. So I don't think it's a case of look, we're trying to generate a new fan base. I think the fan base there is there, and the fan base are very lucky to have a club who have got to major finals and won major trophies. Just gone. In the years just gone. So this is what we do as a football club. We win stuff.
I think there's a wonderful opportunity here, done sensibly, where the parents perhaps of the younger fans that you're talking about could encourage their Liverpool supporters to re-watch the Miracle of Istanbul with a nice cold can of Carlsberg.
Right.
Fortunately, the technology that's available means you can watch the whole game through and enjoy that experience, because I think there's a number of young fans now who probably don't understand how miraculous it was. It's easy to say 3-0, 3-3 penalty shootout. To actually watch the game minute by minute, second by second.
The ebbs and flows.
Yeah, and this is the way that Carlsberg will connect with these younger fans and get them to understand what that miracle actually looks like.
Just talking about football in India, how do you see the football culture in India right now, and how do you see Carlsberg, playing a role in that, in helping nurture that spirit?
How do we see Carlsberg playing a role in that?
Yeah.
I don't really know the answer. I think certainly the football over here. I think myself and David have both been over here for a duration. And we've enjoyed the football over here. Can it get better? Of course it can, but you can say that about any league in the world in terms of growing it and trying to maximise sort of it. I think for me, for any country or any major league to grow, I think football starts at grassroots level.
Right.
So I think it's having the grassroots football, getting them the correct coaching, the correct facilities to sort of better them and to get them an understanding of what football's really like. It's unfortunate it's not a quick fix.
Right.
Nothing's ever a quick fix. But with the with the powers that be here, and as much as we know they love all different types of sport. You'll get the right people behind it to sort of grow it, and that's what we all want to see. We want to see certainly I know we're obviously in India, but there's billions of people here. So the fact is that you can grow the game, but it's got to be done at grassroots level to give the kids the understanding and the professionalism, if you like, to sort of know what it takes to become a professional.
Right.
I think we're in a fortunate situation here in India, as you say, having spent time out here, that the football culture is fluid. You have a lot of followers of the Premier League, of Liverpool in particular. 90 million Liverpool fans, I believe, there are in India, which is incredible because it's bigger than the population of the UK. I think that's strong. The relationship with Liverpool, and when it comes to the indigenous side of the football, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted out. I think we're fully aware of that, but we are very fortunate that Liverpool supporters are here. I've experienced them in Kerala.
Right.
So
I'm basically from Kerala. Yeah.
Sorry?
I'm basically from Kerala.
Whereabouts?
Sorry?
Whereabouts?
I come from Bangalore, but basically from the south of Kerala.
Oh, okay.
Close to Alapi.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favourite place is Munnar.
Munnar, yeah, that's the north.
And I think what obviously JMO's saying there.
Sorry, we're going off on a Kerala tourist board thing.
I think it's growing the game as well. So obviously we're over here with Carlsberg and doing fan events where Carlsberg are getting people's love of football, if you like, to come out and and witness a great game with a lot of people who really love the sport. So I think that can grow the game as well.
Right. I was just sticking on to Liverpool. India has a very passionate Liverpool fan base, as you were saying, David. What stands out to you about these Indian supporters and their connection to the club?
Well, I mean, you mentioned it there. I mean, how do you make that connection of the Miracle of Istanbul with younger fans now? Their parents were watching that game live.
Absolutely.
For me to meet fans in India saying, "Yeah, I remember your first kit was this one here," perhaps, and that relationship with Carlsberg. And like Robbie said, I think that there is so much that the older supporters can help teach with regards to the history of the football club to the younger supporters. These engagements that we're going to do today, to see Liverpool win against West Ham, will be something which will be so wonderful to share with Liverpool supporters. And sort of moving forward, having that sort of stronger bond with the supporters. I know Robbie's going to be back out here again in the future. I'll be back out here again in the future, and sharing stories with Liverpool supporters here.
How do you see the current Liverpool team and their fortunes this season, this Premier League season? What would you like to say?
I mean, there's probably always going to be a little bit of pressure on Liverpool this year. Expectations of winning the Premier League last year. Maybe people are just automatically thinking that you're going to win the Premier League because you've done it the year before. But history tells you that other than probably Man City, not many teams have done that over the years. So it was always going to be difficult this year. Tough start, we know that, but this is what Liverpool do. Liverpool will be back. Liverpool will be. I think it will be tough for them to do anything this year. But I think with the commitment that you do have, the commitment that the fans will have towards the team, the loyalty, that passion that we as a football club have. I mean, it won't be long before we're back getting results that we firmly believe that we will get.
Well, I think it would be fitting to say that we're sat here talking about the Miracle of Istanbul. Liverpool can still win the Premier League title, but it's going to require a miracle maybe in a lot of people's eyes. But I would never write them off. This team, as they did last season, were capable of putting unbeaten runs of 25 games. It's going to require something like that, you would imagine. But if you think that it's not achievable, then you're talking about the wrong team.
Just coming to the 2026 FIFA World Cup is not too far away now. I mean, any favourites? Early predictions for the World Cup?
Caracol. I mean, they beat Jamaica in the playoffs, so they've got
the smallest nation. Huh?
Exactly.
I mean, when you think of the World Cup, you're always thinking of the big hitters. Or you've got to think Brazil will be sort of thereabouts. I mean, France should be strong. Spain will be strong. But look, I think the way England sailed through their group and without conceding a goal, England will be one of the favourites. Now, I know we've said that before in major tournaments with England, but that they could ask a few questions this year.
Right.
I think it's going to be so difficult to pick a team when you've got literally 3 different environmental areas to play in: Mexico, USA, Canada. The amount of travelling that's involved, the amount of organisation that's required, the amount of teams involved as well, because it's the biggest World Cup ever. Like Robbie, of course, I'm going to support England and think that we can do it. I mean, we've won every game, but it's going to be a challenge, and I think whoever does win it will have to overcome, a bit like Istanbul. They're going to have to overcome a lot of obstacles in order to win it.
And what are the greatest World Cup memories that both of you had? Long careers that both of you have.
0-0 Cape Town against Algeria.
2010.
England. That was my debut in the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
So
you never conceded on your debut. I like that.
Yeah, I'm probably the only person who remembers the game. It wasn't particularly great.
I mean, I go back as far as 1986 when I was a young kid watching the great Argentina team.
The Hand of God.
Yeah, the Hand of God. Yeah, beating England in the quarterfinals. I think that was my real memory of the World Cup. I was 11 years old watching the greatest player.
Okay.
So I think when you are a football fan and you're watching a real spectacle in the World Cup, but watching great players doing great things. Other than the Hand of God, his other goal was better. But that was my memory of the World Cup.
It's funny actually, the sort of going back to the Miracle of Istanbul, and you talking about younger fans who didn't experience it the first time around. My memory of the World Cup was Gordon Banks' save against Pele in the 1970 World Cup. I wasn't alive then.
How can it be a memory then?
No, because I'd seen the footage.
footage of it.
but it didn't make any sense because I
Right.
wasn't alive.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later that someone explained to me what had happened, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, this guy
Right.
was amazing. So yeah, Gordon Banks, and I was fortunate not too many years ago to be able to speak to Gordon Banks, and he could recollect the moment that he made the save, and it kind of just joined everything up.
What message would you like to give to Liverpool fans as they come together to relive this spirit of 2005?
I think for me is keep doing what you do and keep supporting, keep believing, keep getting behind the team. Liverpool as a club, Liverpool Football Club has always needed supporters. Probably more so. It's very apt at this particular time. Keep believing, keep supporting, and keep doing what you do.
I think if the motto "You'll never walk alone" was ever needed, then now's the time.
Thank you so much. Thanks, both of you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.